defense. They were trying to overwhelm Leviathan when we saw them play earlier. And Sen have got to be aware of those kind of setups. I mean, they had a haunt, crazy nade setup over towards A. And in this pistol round, Zekken on the attack side doesn't appear to be afraid of anything. He's just taking it completely on his own.
3 players to meet him. So close now with the utilities. Cut to the corner, and a right click. Blessed of it.
Going 1-for-1, and in the meantime, Cryo, defending B Heaven, didn't realize that that was where the entirety of Sentinels were. He got overwhelmed.
I like this from EU. He's, oh my goodness, okay, forget about EU. Yasna, he's right behind them, hot on their tail. EU, though, into B main.
They've planted
that prior. Oh, and Asna's just, I mean, fearless is the word to use.
And the rest of the team's just abandoned tens.
Yep, just running them down, Asna. He does not care. Seeking out his players methodically, one at a time. Vulnerable. Celsius, native out position, but nobody's watching this one. I mean, getting hectic into it. So, 2 versus 2 is what it returned to now, 40 seconds. Steadily ticking down. Contacting forward. Sen just pull it out from the bloody brink.
100 Thieves letting that one slip away, though. I mean, when there's a double initiator and the raise here, they can put crazy pressure onto John QT. And you know when the Cypher's there because you can see the cages being thrown over the roofs.
Walking forwards though. Molly missing from Bang just to try and stop them in their tracks. You can hear it now. Being threatened. That was clear, and it's classic. Eventually getting it through the wall here. Damage done. Paranoia blinded up and enough to collect the kills up.
A bold plant again. But this time not punished.
One enemy remaining.
Boostio just tried to get into B Heaven and gets cut down.
So a strong beginning for Sentinels on their attack side.
But at the same time, not the most coordinated play that we've seen. They did struggle with their attack side, I think the most out of the 2 sides that they played against Loud. And so far, I mean, again, the pathing from Zekken there, not quite checking pillar, some of the chaos in the pistol. There are definitely opportunities for 100 Thieves to punish that kind of stuff once they have the rifles online. And I think, in particular, Sen look like they're going to try to take ARAM control, perhaps with the dog at the beginning.
Usually quite slow though off the rip their attack side. Balance here and split. Into the cage, that's a unique way to try and take it.
Thinking about getting the punish on someone who was playing aggressively there. No one's quite home.
Dog.
That was close.
And yeah.
In the meanwhile, because they've drawn all of this presence towards A Heaven, both initiators and the raise, Zekken's got all the way deep up mid with Zelsis.
Going for this one here, flash and a peek for Zekken. Nade rebounds, nice from Boostio. But he does stand his ground, will he deliver? Additionally, it's EU from the side, the teammate Cobra, no more bullets! That is treacherous. Drop down to 3 health. Knows where John QT is
so
actually. He's got him
perfect.
locked right into place.
Pixel precise aim with that one. John's going to get the plan down, so additional funds for the rest of the team. But I don't see how he's winning this with a Spectre in a 1v3.
Round win is almost entirely out of his grasp. Look at it, funneling him right into their trap. It's EU with 4. Nice ult built up.
That's going to be an important thing to keep an eye on as well, because the 100 Thieves Boostio screaming Vamos towards the end there as well. So 100 Thieves, they are actually investing into this. They're not choosing to play this as a bonus. Boostio's gone for the judge. Bang has bought himself a rifle.
That is an awkward one. It's covered by Sassy. 100 Thieves just waiting for the cam to be broken, or at least the opposing side. John QT's.
Where is everyone hiding?
Now the ult online without a wall. Flash broken, spotting these players out. It's two, and testing them out towards Ram. JohnQT, fast with the timing here. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's so deep on the lurk.
Deep underneath them.
Meanwhile, the rest of the team is going through B Heaven, so there's two silent plays working on at the same time. The only noise is the sky in mid.
So many unknowns right now for 100 Thieves. They have lost control of the map. Information is king in situations like this. It's the call to be made. Where have these players got to?
So many times in rounds like this, it comes down to just a bit of a timing play. Double jump down into vent, just to make sure, in case there was a player in there, they would be able to get the trade.
And see.
And they spot Boostio.
There's some info, so... through, almost landing it with the stray bullets here.
30 seconds left.
Why not? Wingman sent flying,
planted.
just in case there's another player sitting close deep. Zelsis.
The lurks on lurks.
Yeah. This is why it's dangerous to lose control of the map in that way and inform two players playing close to the site here, dropping down now. Bang and Boostio against the world, leave it to just Boostio. That is snappy. That is clean, but can he do even more? Answer is no. 3-1 for Sentinels, their attack side.
Dangers you're going to be walking into, maybe an operator, players on off angles, trap plays that you didn't realize. But there is a strength to that.
Punishable potentially, but no swing. The dog connects. Yep, great stun onto Bang. No stopper even being invested into this one. Still feeling like there's some danger, and danger there is. EU's there with a rifle. As connection, spotting these players out, but the site is gained for them. Boostio still tucked towards mid. QT just wants to give this one up. Prowler chasing him down. So Heaven in control here for 100 Thieves. Nade's still there. In fact, a showstopper of their own. Asuna to seek to offload it. No, he doesn't clear it. Boostio's there, and he's down and out. Tens just drops both of them.
Lose this, their economy is in shambles. Sentinels have already built up such a buffer. And this was actually the half where 100 Thieves were having enormous amounts of success against Leviathan, just punishing them. But Lev running the breach, and the Sova didn't really have people willing to take the fights. Second is so happy to do that. Tens is super happy to do that.
Oh yeah. Like to get stuck in. Reward themselves with a couple of picks here, but now half of the course here with Sentinels. We know what to expect their attack side rounds. They like to go slow, beginning in jump spot here. Asuna chasing them down.
In the meantime, this walkout through B main.
Oh, and Cryo's fallen. With him down here, the Heaven players now got to really worry about this one with Zelsis dropped. Evened out 4 versus 4 here, but the site is now theirs. And Tens, it's a little bit more. JohnQT causing all sorts of problems, just fricking them from behind. Whoa, what a rocket! Asuna straight down into sewers. He's left it. Just 2 alive now, grouped up, side by side, holding hands. Sentinels seeking to do the most here, but Thrash is going to be clearing out most of the site. Staircase still being held here by Bang. Lovely angle for it. At this point, there's not too much the Zekin can do. He's just eating all sorts of bullets, raining down onto him. And there's the fuse for 100 Thieves. So, ults being utilized there to really great effect.
Yeah, great play from 100 Thieves, but they did have to use those 2
From the B anchoring players if they're not careful for it. Here we go, explosives. Right up top, Zekin! Okay.
He wants to reclaim that title as the top raise in the match.
He really does. There was a TP from Tens as well in the meantime. Ult expended, and Bang, he did win that fight out. So,
very reminiscent of what they were doing on Lotus, actually. Just sending Zekin and Tens in. Those Tens teleports, that I don't think they were really ever finding value, and that's another one that gets shut down. It's going to make this round more difficult. Trying to mid-round without smokes, that's got to be about one of the most difficult things that you could ask. But they do still have this Viper set up on B, and I think Boostio's got the read on it.
oh, great gamble. Great read, like you said. No smokes, the only ones being pre-placed. That's the Viper ones, so they think, okay, make our way over towards B. 100 Thieves ready to receive. And this could be a bloodbath. Nightfall here as the Util comes out. The damage definitely being done straight through the wall, though. That second. And he can't hear anything at all. Cut into the corner. Bang, taking slices out of them. And he right behind him.
What a read from 100 Thieves. They had...
Keeping themselves alive when it comes to the economy. been healthy buys. Now it's Sentinels with the back foot of the economy. If they lose this round, they're going to be knocked down. No likelihood. No spots. Anybody seen? Waiting. Maximize the usage out of that molly. Let's rip now as soon as he hears the dog. And a boombox.
And generally, 100 Thieves have been following the noise. You see EU start to get pulled away into B heaven. They're expecting this to be some kind of B split, and Asana's already calling for a reclear of B main by the look of things. Trying to bring Cryo with him. That is on the exact opposite side of the map to where the actual action is.
Theo close to Flowers. Not getting cleared. I don't know if that molly was intended for him. Only the one though.
Nice attempt at the discipline.
I respect it. Open sight for the pit.
Tens is in this smoke in heaven, and he gets the
reward. That is nasty stuff. All the more difficult. And the decision has been made for them, really. 100 Thieves can't attempt to take this one. They back away with the rifles that they can have. So, Sentinels, round win.
Yeah. And I really think a large part of that round is that 100 Thieves chose that mid-round timing to try to pull people away from mid and instead go to explore B main, trying to gather information. And Sen calling the freeze, slowly contacting over back towards A, just found the gap. And we just seen a round from 100 Thieves where they gambled perfectly and won because of it. That's the other side. Double-edged sword if you're going to play a bit like that.
What a time to do it. 4 players surviving for Sentinels. If they lost that round, like we said, the economy would have been broken. They can live to fight another day.
To get information and deny this Viper setup. Cryo's just basically having to sit there and babysit B main the entire round.
It's just relegated to jump spot, isn't he?
Yeah, and that's the problem with not having a Cypher in the composition. The big strength of 100 Thieves comp is that they have that double initiator that the desk was talking about. It's awesome. You don't also have the Cypher to give you really good info during the round.
Present shown here. Flash. And the dog committed up through a ramp. He gets spotted by 100 Thieves players. EU's going to be seeing this one, and that does allow John QT up into this angle. Jump spot damage through the box. Not enough for the kill.
Double jump spots over towards A, and John QT's now pushed them both off their respective angles. Not that that's pulled anybody over just yet, but that's the idea. Sen are hoping that they can make it easier to walk through on this B split.
Wow!
And what a punish that is! All of these 100 Thieves players having to jump spot because they don't have that info and getting smacked.
And now they go. Asana close to the choke. There was a molly in the hands of Zelsis, hands him an easy one. Cryo still dodging, juking. Not enough! Not enough! Sentinels right in their faces.
Another really tough situation.
Oh, they want to fight this. They want to fight this. They want to fight this. Boostio. He's shut down instantly, and like you said, Josh, it's a tough situation. Reveals the 2. Sees the reposition, lined up entirely, but it is that crossfire. No way! EU brings it to the 1v1. It will be a monstrous clutch, and indeed it is! Disgusting work by EU.
Insane performance. How has he managed to pull that one out? Oh. It's an elimination map, and now we see 100 Thieves with this fight out towards A, trying to catch anybody that might be defaulting for ramp control. John's going to feed this info to the rest of the squad, but they don't immediately react into B. They make sure that they're set up for it first.
And then setting up for it. It's that rocket bang.
That did so much damage.
Oh my goodness, but no kill claimed. Damage, straight bullets. Set fire, John QT! How was he already there? This is ridiculous. Essentially TP'd straight into the fray. 1 player up into heaven. That's Boostio. Oh, chain, flick, adjustments. All their detainment. Is it online? John QT, the savior. But Boostio. Oh, he can't get it.
What a pace increase from Sentinel.
This is it down to the half by Asana. Brave of it. Really wide face. Pulls out the paranoia, but this is 100 Thieves, like we said. And a knock down to the half by.
Boostio's been hitting every shot.
Guy is on one right now. Committal. Now being called. Seeker's there through them, but no. Scaling into the site. They are meeting them. This is a hard rotation. 100 Thieves. What a time to do this. Pull this one out when the weapons are weakest. And it's only up to Sassy. Fragile. is his placement. And a thrifty round. I mean, I was about to start discussing.
On the board, and it's anybody's guess who's going to lead at the half, or whether we're going to have a draw.
Not the rifles. B main.
Toxins going up.
Game for Zelsis. Has he spotted?
No, I mean, he's pre-firing it just in case, I believe there's a jump spot. Yeah, he doesn't know. Cryo has been playing into that back corner. He's alone, he's spamming this. Calls for rotations, and here it is. Cryo just takes the fight.
It's one of the first times that Cryo has found an advantage by holding like that in B main, usually finding himself caught out a little, but that is huge for 100 Thieves.
Massive one. It's going to be called now.
This is a fake reaction on the other side, but to be honest with you, when they find the A site empty, they might decide to call for 10s over.
Yeah, and he's got the spike in his hand, so they are going to hard commit into this one with the forward positions gained. Up into heaven with the smoke. Sassy is an important piece here, needs to stay alive. What a kill. Zekken will not get out alive. With a good return of fire. Boostio is firing on all cylinders, but finally will fall. John QT all the way behind. They are none the wiser, but only just the one. That's enough. Forcing his attention forwards. They want to try and take this fight straight to the site, onto these players, seeking them out all the way to the back. A map, the spam kills all the way. Tens is really finding it difficult, and he does fall. 2v2 planted potentially. I don't know for heaven. It's in the smoke. Spam here. Aston is sticky. Oh my! It's set to walk away with it. 7-5.
12-2. There's pride, but it'll be warring with a little bit of devastation if 100 Thieves do end up being eliminated here. Because again, these guys, they put everything into it. All the players on both sides. We've already seen 2 teams globally get eliminated from contention in Madrid. And the rest of this map is going to define the third. You don't play until April. If you end up getting eliminated here, that's such a time to be sat twiddling your thumbs.
In the right time to strike. Bit of presence into mid by 100 Thieves. Past that here. Down to the minute mark almost here, and now they're starting to walk their way over with the Viper wall.
Tens is in this spot at Flower, holding a paranoia.
Mosh pit. I mean, that clears him. No?
He's into hell.
He's taking a ton of damage, but he's going to be using a paranoia for it.
He's also just smoked himself in hell.
Really being plucked apart piece by piece. 100 Thieves might be gaining exactly what they need, and yes, overstepping themselves here by Sentinels on their defense side. Critical pistol round for 100 Thieves. Sent flying there with a spike. Oh boy, oh, the plan's denied.
Get him gone.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no. This could be a disaster.
30 seconds left.
Spike in the middle of nowhere. John QT still tucked to the corner, but plenty of players left standing. 100 Thieves start swarming onto the site. Teva, not sure if there was a connection. Trip by all group down, damage done, but eventually the reaction. Cryo, he turns around. John QT is weak enough. One shot will do it. The damage there. 12 seconds remaining. Seeks to deny. Oh my! 10 health. Still kicking, by the way. Now EU has to stick it.
Spike planted.
Gets back into it. 1 versus 1. One single shot. 3 bullets. Wrap around. Cryo. Are they going to expect this one? And who's it being planted for? John does not know what to expect. Spotted him. No way. And he knows it's not really planned for him. Hasn't pushed up. A tap. The game of chicken is being played all for the pistol line. All on the line. Cryo! He delivers!
Some attempt at a trap play here in mid.
Find you.
Looking to paranoia off the cams contact, but there is nobody in that area in the slightest for 100 Thieves. They've managed to avoid basically all of the danger in this round by the look of things.
Hear the noise being made. Smoke was dropped. Cryo's job here just to see if he can spot any players, get some additional info, because 100 Thieves, they don't want to commit into us just in case there is a stack on A.
As soon as the boombot's online and the Viper wall drops though, they're going to be able to take A under control.
That is with the Dizzy.
Right there.
Additional layers on top.
Worth keeping an eye on trap plays like that though, because that's something that's very possible for Sentinels to put together with the Cypher in their corner.
Here's the congestion. Yeah, EU. Definitely feeling sharp with this one. Should have got all the angles covered. Oh my, Cryo. pincering them.
Cleans house.
New players stacked to skirmish, developing, bubbling, brewing. Smoke dropped down, potentially a recall. The Thieves are the winners this time. They're going to be granted that one. So Satchel through, spots it out actually, just hits the corner of it. Gives him an easy one for Sassy.
And a really good snake fight as well from Celsius. Tens is always going to be going for something a little unorthodox. But they held that back really nicely. Good rifling from Sassy, good support utility from Celsius. And now Boostio leads them on a round-the-world ping-pong back over towards A.
The annoying thing now for them, yeah, like you said, around the world ping-pong, but none of that prior map control gain. They didn't have somebody lurking up A.
They're not going to get punished by that. There's nobody playing too aggressively, but there's still these two trips here.
John's position. Trip spotted. There, peek with the cage. Maybe a couple of stray shots might be in order. Boombot, another plan. Up to it. Missing the timing of all of this. Well, Boostio. He's right up in their faces, isn't he? Wrapped around here onto heaven. It's all cryo.
My ult's ready.
Backs away now. Doesn't want to overextend his hand. It's still a 2v3. Definitely winnable. Wall committed. Slices up the map in a very unusual way here. Bang. Still got to worry about lots of different angles. Tux is going to be hearing them drop down now, making that information known. Bang. Weaving in and out backwards here. Celsius unable to get the half on a defuse. That's the pull, the benefit of all of this. Vulnerable. No, how does he win that? And now the wall working against him in his face! Cryo! That is disgusting work! And it's knocked Sen right back down again. Talking the economy to death, but it is important. 100 Thieves winning that bonus. Set up for success now.
Paranoia, though, being held by Tens here.
Yep, and here's a refight. All the way together here, but do they have the guns for it? Yes. Straight to the dome. Boostio removed. The spike drop down on top of this one. Right from behind. Second. He pushed out a main. That is filthy work here, only with the classic, and they have swarmed the position. Relentless. Running and gunning. Cryo. He's not taking his time of it. They have just answered back instantaneously. What are we watching? See how much that meant for Kaplan. He realized how big that round was. Could have been the difference between 100 Thieves taking that lead and running away with it.
Yeah, you think Cryo was playing the previous round. That can sometimes just win you matches like this. And it's instantly been knocked on its head.
Rash. Through now, plenty of trips to deal with. Be tying and tangling him up. Sent flying into the back of the site. Plenty of players to reinforce here. Sen. Want to bunker down here, batter the hatches, they want to make a go of this one. Still the plan's going off, second, where the hell are you? Smoke in your face with a one-way Boostio's there, touch, side, flash though. Couldn't see a thing now, this is really getting treacherous. Second, not going to be able to defuse it. Brought down in the close-up positions, is really just being synced out, sorted out. Flick of the wrist, Celsius. Cryo, he has one pull. Another tap onto this one, so it pushes him away, buys him some critical seconds, but he doesn't have a gun for the job. Somehow removed and away, and cover is there. Save hands from the Sentinel players, but man, oh man, it gets so damn dicey.
You can see some of the nerves and some of the pressure playing into. They are favored to pull ahead here by 2 rounds. What the hell does that mean in reality?
The ecos have been seeing not too much still. I'll make it a little bit easier. Scared of the approach here. Where is that rocket being utilized? Well, straight through main.
That's a heavy investment when they were in a 5v4.
Can you blame him? Against these ecos?
Not really. John's in a punishable spot here.
Yeah. What? Okay. Take my breath away, John.
And for whichever team ends up getting eliminated here, it's going to be a long time until they see their team play again. None of these players want that.
Running 2 for Nail. Busy.
There.
Down to the side, no connections. Evanade combo. Try and punish some potential read of maybe where Zelsis has been playing in the past, but doesn't get anything until used. They hear the orb's been picked up.
Right there.
Zelsis. Smoke's in their face though. 100 Thieves, they can't cross that line of scrimmage.
They're not ready. Right there.
Maybe now though with the util.
That's way too much for Zekken to try to handle. The wingman combo with the Prowler, very difficult to work around. And Boostio's going to be able to get back in here. Pick up his orbs. A slower pace to this one from 100 Thieves.
Zekken's going to be feeling like he's isolated here. Knows that mid has been compromised. It's going to be called out to him. He was hoping he could just set his sights only onto ramp, and now backs away. The Heaven, 3 players still here. TP, information.
I think that's good info.
Yeah.
And it's immediately going to trigger 100 Thieves to make a ping pong across the map. This is going to end... No? A cancel to that. 100 Thieves were thinking about going for the B split.
Time is running out. It's an ult committed. They're trying to at least pull players over here, but it's just pulled out the pit. A lot of players still swarming to position. Oh, hey, yeah, it's working. They're off the side. Maybe cancelling it. Back! Sassy! Kind of read as this guy got. He's working his way back into elbow, holding down the fort. Out to the side here to flash to connect. Boostio! He is down. Everyone following up. Spike is planted in the middle of all of this, but only 2 players left. 100 Thieves. They got too much to overcome.
On Bind, we saw one of these rounds called by Boostio that ended up being the difference maker that pushed them ahead and pulled them out to a win. It started that ult cycle. It started the snowball.
That's for 100 Thieves, of course. But the guns, few and far between with the Guardian and the Bulldog in the hands of just Boostio and Bang. Maybe the Nightfall can do some work here. Got to wait out this snake bite. Forwards now. Big control still being called for them. And an assortment of bullets, no connections for Zelsis. Holds a further back position still, contacting, but the cam will catch it. Now they know. Players are there. Zelsis. Orthodox with the jump spot.
Sentinels need to get some information somewhere else in the map, so Tens is peeking towards A ramp. But the real threat is whether or not these players in B Heaven can survive.
Snake bite.
And a good smoke as well, to make it feel like they could have been pushing up behind that. Is this going to be another fake, like a Nightfall into A Heaven and then quickly pivot B?
Noise made, jump down, Zekken's holding it. Just with the gun for now, he can hit them onto the ropes. Popping up and over the Nightfall. Oh! Can't really hear them, but he knows exactly where they might be placed. Still, players working to be Heaven, the fake off. Might not be working here at all. John QT still locked down into the corner, bang! Cleans him up, cuts him out of the picture. The B plant. Really coming through here, and 100 Thieves critically. They have the post-man positions. Onto Heaven, Moshpit down at the feet. Sassy, you gotta get the hell out of there. And he does survive. Yes! Kill! What a kill! 2 players left. Sentinels! They're mopping them up. In the midst of it. Pandemonium in the round. Bang. 1 player standing. He's got the pit, but no mollies. Multiple players swarm into position, light them up and listen. They just follow true. And Sentinels get to 12.
4 chances to put 100 Thieves away. And it's... Tens has picked up an operator for the final round. He's got a rifle as well, one would assume.
Same play at the beginning, 100 Thieves. They've been doing this one a lot. It's a mid-take. But all these close rounds, I mean, it's just whittled that economy. Still down to the half armors, the Guardians. Bargain bin buy for 100 Thieves to do unthinkable to stay alive in the series.
This is such a committed position for Zelsis to be playing in. Against a Thrash, Boombot, Dizzy.
Oh, and here it is. Someone needs to deal with this one. It doesn't clear him. It doesn't clear him. The Boombot doesn't either. Perfect time to strike. Molly at their feet. They streak the capitalize. Zelsis. He might have just finished it for them. Make their way through B main. It's all Sentinels. Castle, bang! Up in their faces. 2v3s maybe made this winnable. There's a chance. They've really got to capitalize. Seekers right behind them, chasing, hot on the heels, spams down, only the one of them is going to be pointing them in the right direction. Players towards me, there's 35 seconds left, and here's where you got to get a move on. Only one player to meet, and it's Sassy.
30 seconds left.
Tuck close now. Anything to clear him out. Not really too much util at all. 25 seconds left. How do they want to take this? 100 Thieves. Time is of the essence. They drop down themselves. Into the back of the site. He's tucked close, and he gets a kill. That could be it. Bang, flashed. And he's just being cornered. Sentinels eliminate 100 Thieves.